Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina left Washington DC for Dhaka after her 18-day state visit to UK and the US. Today is Maha-Ashtami of Durga Puja. After 2 years interval, Kumari Puja held at Ramakrishna Mission. Last respect were paid to late prominent journalist and freedom fighter Toab Khan at Central Shahid Minar. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv English News. I'm Zaman with you in the newsroom today. You are watching the headlines, now the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has left Washington DC for Dhaka after her 18-day state visit to the UK and the US. A VVIP flight carrying the Prime Minister and her entourage left Washington DC around 6:30 p.m. local time on Sunday. This time, the State Minister of Foreign Affairs Shahriar Alam, Bangladesh Ambassador to the United States Muhammad Imran and Permanent Representative of Bangladesh to the United Nations Muhammad Abdul Muhid bid farewell to the Prime Minister at the airport. The Prime Minister will make a short stopover in London on her way back home from Washington. Sheikh Hasina went to London on September 15 on a state visit to the United Kingdom. There she attended the state funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. Sheikh Hasina then left London on September 19 for New Year. There on September 23rd, she addressed the 77th session of the United Nations General Assembly and participated in various programs. Information Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood said that the government wants to conduct transparent and participatory election. That responsibility is not the government's alone. Foreign ambassadors can advise but cannot intervene, she told reporters at the Secretariat in the morning. BNP is trying to create a conflict situation before the election. Their own workers are being injured and killed by their own injuries, which they are trying to blame on the police or the government, he said. Bangladesh Jatiya Party has reached consent with BNP to give priority to the issue of caretaker government during the parliament election. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said this after a meeting with Bangladesh Jatiya Party at Khaleda Zia's office in Gulshan today. BNP has started the first round of dialogue with like-minded political parties. In the morning, the party held dialogue of the second day of the second phase with Bangladesh National Party at the political office in Gulshan. Today is Maha-Ashtami of Durga Puja. Maha-Ashtami Puja is being held in various temples since morning. Devotees worship the goddess as Mahalakshmi as a symbol of wealth, stability, good fortune and prosperity. Peace is desired by offering floral wreaths. After 2 years interval, this time on Maha-Ashtami, Kumari Puja was held at Ramakrishna Mission. Mahanabhumi Puja will be held tomorrow. The next morning, goddess Durga will return to Kailash after Vijaya Dashami. On that day, the 5-day-long universal festival will come to an end with the immersion of the idols. RAB Director General Additional IGP M. Khurshid Hussain said security has been strengthened in temples and shrines during Durga Puja. He said this in response to questions from reporters after inspecting RAB's security system on the occasion of autumnal Durga Puja at Bonani Field at 11:30 a.m. Militants are being monitored. Those who have left the houses are under surveillance. RAB Director General also said that RAB is ready to deal with any sabotage situation. He said RAB is smarter than ever. Last respect were paid to late prominent journalist and freedom fighter Toab Khan at Central Shahid Minar. He was given a guard of honor on behalf of the President, Bongo Bhavan officer Lieutenant Syed Muhammad Jahangir Alam, and on behalf of Prime Minister, her Assistant Military Secretary GM Rajiv Ahmed and General Secretary Obaidul Qadir on behalf of Awami League paid tribute to the body of Toab Khan. Politicians and dignitaries who came to pay tribute highlighted Toab Khan's role in implementing the spirit of liberation war and different levels in journalism. People from all walks of life paid their last respect to Toab Khan with flowers and love. A man went missing as a bulkhead vessel hit a passenger trawler in the Rupsha River in Khulna last night. The missing man is Mahatabuddin, son of Shakil of Kalishpur police station area. He is a worker of the trawler. Rupsha Naval Outpost Sub-Inspector said that the Heron Point-bound trawler capsized with 7 passengers on board as the bulkhead vessel hit it near Rupsha Railway Bridge at about 10 p.m. on Sunday. Mahatab went missing while the other passengers managed to swim ashore. Now international news. Brazil's President Jair Bolsonaro will face left-wing former leader Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva in a round of vote at the end of this month after neither candidate gained a winning margin in a closer-than-expected presidential election. Lula claimed more than 48% of valid ballots, failing to pass the 50% threshold needed to secure an outright victory in the first round. Bolsonaro received more than 43% of the vote, underscoring the resilience of his conservative political movement and confounding pollsters. The second vote will take place on October 30th. Ahead of Sunday's election, the vast majority of opinion poll forecast the far-right populist would claim only about 36% of the ballot, with some predicting Lula would prevail in the first round. 5 people have so far died in a pandal fire that broke out in Uttar Pradesh, Bhadohi, about 280 km from the state capital of Lucknow on Sunday. The incident took place at a Durga Puja pandal of Aurai town of Bhadohi district, officials said. Around 150 people were said to be present at the event when the fire broke out during the Aarti session to mark the 7th day of Navratri festivities or Shaptami. 3 boys and 2 women lost their lives in the tragedy, Bhadohi DM Gaurang Rathi confirmed on Monday. Following the incident, nearly 55 people were initially admitted to hospital, of which 22 people are said to be critical at the time and reeling with severe burn injuries. The country's constitutional court recognized as valid as the agreement signed by Russian President Vladimir Putin to include 4 regions of Ukraine. Putin added about 90,000 square kilometers of the territory to the Russian Federation by signing an agreement on Friday. In a speech, Putin said residents of Kherson, Zaporizhia, Donetsk and Luhansk became Russia's citizens for life. They will protect their country at any cost. However, Ukraine announced the recovery of the territories. In the meantime, Zelensky administration has also demanded the liberation of the important city of Liman in Donetsk, and since the beginning, Western countries have been strongly criticizing the referendum. We're about to end the headlines once again. Minister Sheikh Hasina left Washington, D.C. for Dhaka after her 18-day state visit to UK and US. Today is Maha-Ashtami of Durga Puja. After 2 years interval, Kumari Puja held at Ramakrishna Mission. Last respects were paid to late prominent journalist and freedom fighter Toab Khan at Central Shahid Minar. That's all for now. Our next news bulletin will be telecast at 7:30 p.m. in Bangla. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.